Hi there, everybody. Dave Green, Brownsguy, AFC Northerners, and it's a primetime game, man. Jets Browns. So this is what we got. We got Sam Darnold, 532 yards passing so far. He's got two touchdowns, 2 interceptions. The guy can and will sling it, and not afraid to do it either. He throws it to Unwa and Robbie Anderson at the wide receiver spot, and the guy's got Isaiah Crowell. We all know about him, right? He's their running back. Their offensive line, not all that good. That should help our defensive line out a lot, I think. But as far as they go defensively, the Jets, they're scrappy, they're tenacious, they're fast, they swarm to the ball, they're led up front, and it's actually an underrated defensive line, but they're led up front by Williams, and their secondary, they're led by Derwin James. Brown stuff, real fast. Signed Greg Joseph. The guy comes from Florida Atlantic. He was with Miami through the preseason. They released him. He's 4-year career at Florida Atlantic, 57 of 82, with a career long of 54. Injury notes for the Browns. Agba's going to be out. Kirksey's doubtful, which that more than likely means he's out also. And Demarius Randall is going to be questionable. Bright spot. Our defense is freaking killer, dude. We lead the league in takeaways at 8 right now, and I fully expect us to get at least 1 or 2 more. Considering the offensive line for the Jets is not all that great, our defensive line has been monsters. I think we should be able to pressure Sam Darnold into throwing a pick or maybe even fumbling the ball. So that's one of the starts to the keys to the game for us to win. As far as offensively goes, we're going to have to do intermediate, deep crossing patterns, and I think we got to get Njoku involved in this. That will force that defensive line of the Jets to loosen up a little bit. It'll drop those linebackers back a little bit further, and that should free up Carlos Hyde and Nick Chubb to get involved and get going, running this ball up the middle. It also should free up Duke Johnson on the swing passes. That's something we have to see this week. In addition to that, we have to see Tyrod Taylor bootleg. If Taylor can bootleg, if you watch the Jets and Miami game from last weekend, Tannehill did this to the Jets a lot on their defense. And this is why I think if we run the bootleg, we're going to have some success. He bootlegged out, and Tannehill then had the option on that 15 to 20 yard slant, or he had his guys wide, deep on the sideline, or he was able to use his legs and run. Now, I know Taylor ran a lot in that first game against Pittsburgh. That's not what we really want to see, but we want to have that option and give that illusion that that is what could possibly be happening. Other than that, we just got to pressure Darnold. Pressure. It's a primetime game. He's a rookie quarterback, and we know how rookie quarterbacks most of the time perform during primetime games. The last primetime game Darnold had was against the Buckeyes, and it didn't go so well because of what they did. They pressured, and he looked like a deer in headlights. That's the same result that we have to have this Thursday against them. It's not USC, it's going to be the Jets. They're a pro football team, but in the same token, tendencies, especially at a young age, he's only, 21, he may not be able to overcome them, even with Josh McCown on the bench talking to him, being in his ear. With that being said, with the way our defense plays, with the way the offense has been starting to kind of sort of come around, with the way their offensive line is, I really think the Browns are going to get the W here. I think it's going to probably be 20-10, maybe 24-14 in that area. My final prediction on the score, I'm going to go 20-10 Browns. And I think that this one's not even going to be close. I think we're going to dominate from start to finish, but the score is going to look like the Jets were in it most of the way, which I think is going to be accurate. I think they're going to be in it, but I think you're going to see how we dominated throughout the game, and it's going to lead to a 20-10 final. So with that, I'd like to thank you guys very, very much for watching. Mark Herman, a.k.a. LA Bengal fan, along with Jan David Sutar, should have a video out either tomorrow, which would be Thursday, or Friday, giving their previews to their games coming up on Sunday and Mondays. Pittsburgh's Monday game, I don't know if we're getting a video for it. Not too sure. Just don't know about them, the two Steelers guys. Hear a lot of talk that they're way too busy. I don't know. They do a lot of talking in the IM chat, though. I'll say that. Alright, well, that's all I really got. I just like to thank y'all for watching. Thank you for subscribing if you're a new subscriber. That's very, very much appreciated. If you're an old subscriber from last year or the year before and you've stuck around with us, we thank you guys very, very much for doing that. If you watch the videos but you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do that for us. We greatly appreciate that too. Either which way, go Browns. And it's the Jets this week. So normally I would never say fuck the Jets because I don't really hate on the Jets that much. I think they're just the Jets. But this week it's fuck the Jets, and I'm pretty sure the Jets fans are saying the same thing about the Browns. So everybody have a good rest of the day, and we'll see you all Thursday night.